Crazy Beast enthusiasts, this is our 1/35th scale Mammoth Prime Genius. This is our pocket-sized mammoth and it fits in your pocket. Let's go! Ah!
What's going on, Incrediby enthusiasts? Oh no, I want 35th scale. Hold on 1 second.
Sorry about that, Incrediby enthusiasts. You know, with these 1/35th scale creatures and beasts, sometimes the overlaying effects transition to us at the studio. I am now my 1/1 scale size. The 1/35th scale Mammoth Prime Genius. And this guy is awesome and much more affordable than our larger 1/18 scale counterpart. It is the same packaging as a larger one and a smaller size, 1/35th scale. You get all the great things that came with the big one, but now you can put it in your pocket. You get the back of the box, all the cool facts, stats, and action figure features, along with the front of the box with this awesome art done by Gabriel Ugueto. He does an incredible job as always. You can see also in this lineup every other figure that is available. Bottom of the box, everyone who worked on this figure, and of course, the mammoth is inside. Let's get it open. And you know what, to open this, we're gonna use something really fun. The 1/18 scale baby Mammoth Prime Genius. Wrong side. Open up. You get this awesome background, which is the same as the 1/18 scale, very cool. You also get the mammoth, and in the back, you get the additional tusk accessories with the trading card right here. This is a token card, so you can use it in our TCG, Zoic, but it doesn't have any abilities, but you can sacrifice it or use it as a meat shield, as Ross Priscetti always says. Let's go ahead and get the mammoth tusk out. Ah, tape. No one needs tape. And what's really cool about this figure is that it is in a clamshell, so you can just, there's tape. We're good. Now this clamshell actually has this little piece of plastic right here to open it up. Boop, boop. And free the tusk. Look at how manageable this size is. It's perfect. I love it. It has all the same articulation as the 1/18 scale and the 1/35th scale size. Looks great, paint is amazing, and of course you get the female tusk accessories. We have the male tusk on it right now, they're huge, and the broken battle damaged tusk as well. So you get 3 pairs of tusks, very cool. With this mammoth, you get this awesome brown coloring with a black wash that really highlights the fur details. It looks stunning and the ears stand out very well. You get all the same articulation as you do with the big one. The bottom of the belly does have a darker color, and that makes sense because that's probably where it doesn't get a lot of sunlight. So it's gonna be darker because it's not bleached by the sun. The tusk and the, I guess these are fingernails, are the same color and look great and stand out, look really pretty. I might paint mine purple later. You get the bendy wire in the trunk. I'm gonna actually move the tusk while I show you the articulation so that you can see it in its full glory. So you can bend the tusk in any form you'd like. You do get a barbell in the base of the trunk, so you can get great articulation and range of movement, even turn it upside down if you'd like, but you have a bendy wire, so you can just flip it the other direction like this. Hiya! You also get a barbell in the middle of the trunk right here, so you can get it down and up and spin it upside down if you'd like. You have a disc swivel in the base of the trunk at the skull so that you get the far ups and the far downs, so you get all the range of motion that a real mammoth trunk would have. You do get a hinge joint in the jaw so you can get wide mouth. Look how cute this mouth is. Or you can close it and leave it closed, but he does talk to you. Hey Chris, I'm hungry. I want some lettuce. I want to eat a mini horse. You also get the ball joints on the ears so you can move them all the way around or give them elf ears as well. And you can see the paint coloration on the back is different because the sun wasn't bleaching that fur. You get a barbell at the back of the skull, front of the neck, so you get great range of motion up and down. And you also get a barbell at the back of the neck that connects to the torso. So you can get really far downs, just like a real mammoth would have, or really far up, so a real mammoth would have as well. And you can also rotate it as far as you'd like. Very nice, I love that noise. You have barbells in the shoulders, so you get all that great extension and contraction. Look at that, you get the disc swivel in the elbow, so you get really far ups and really far downs. Oh, whoa, this one bends way further than I thought it would. That's cool. You also have a disc swivel in this ankle, so you can get back and front movement. And we're gonna heat up the joints just to make them a little bit looser. Nice, now it's super loose. And I can bend it all the way forward. Great range of articulation there as well, so you can get all the crazy cool poses out of it. You also have a disc swivel in the ankle or the knee or the foot, the hand, whatever you want to call this, so you can get 360 rotation out of that. You can also pose it in any pose you want. You also have the torso, and it is on a barbell as well, so you can do 360 crazy mammoth dancing videos, or you can turn it to the sides. Look how far of a range you get on that. That's insane. You can also get it to go way down and way up. High five. You then get the hip articulation. We'll show you from the back, don't look at his bum. So you can get the super adductor wide and abductor close. You get the disc swivel in the knee again. Look how far that bends, that's so great. And then you can also move it forward. So you get over 90 degrees of articulation on that knee. You have a disc swivel in the foot as well, so you can spin it all the way around or just have it be in cool poses and articulation. The tail's on a ball joint, so you can get it to move any way you'd like. You can rotate it upside down, or you can just have it to the side. Whatever your heart desires, it is available for articulation purposes. Now that we've seen the articulation and we talked about the color, let's go ahead and pose this guy really quick just to show you how easy it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put a broken tusk on because I think they are so cool. Look at that. And of course, the tusks are marked with a right and a left. What is this? This is a left and this is a left. These are two lefts. Let me find a right. Right in my right hand and the left in my left hand. Now this guy is a great size. Let me go ahead and grab the 1/18 scale so you can see how big of a difference the 1/35 is to the 1/18 scale. And we have our Gentius for a 1/18 scale person size comparison. This could be a mini mammoth. A terror bird might eat a mini mammoth. For chaotic facts and stats, stay tuned. It is insane to see how much bigger the 1/18 is to the 1/35, and it makes this guy a much more manageable size to put in your pocket. Put him in my pocket. Does he fit all the way? He does. You'll never know he's in there. How cool is that? And of course we have the 1/18 scale baby. So you can really see the size difference in all of these. It is insane to see how big this guy is. This guy weighs about 5 pounds. This guy weighs less than a pound. It's insane how much more weight the bigger one has, and it is expected. Articulate this way. We did it! Look at the balance on these things. We got the 1/18 scale mammoth, the 1/35 scale mammoth, and the 1/18 scale baby calf mammoth from Genius. Wild, look at this. Let's see if our Genius can stand up here too. Ha-ha! You can do crazy things with these mammoths. Thank you, Argentius, for your contributions, as always. Cool, now we can get some turns because we know what he can do. Let's try to do a really cool pose as well, dancing. Just gonna have his trunk up like this. Gonna have the arm down like that. Ta-da! Time for the turntables. Y'all can see how cool this little mammoth is. It does everything that you could possibly want in the pocket size. Let's go ahead now and look at that trading card, shall we? And here's that card done by Gabriel, and it looks flawless. It's so cool. It's the same art as on the packaging, and it looks great. Back of the card, you have the actual action figure with its facts and stats. And again, you can use this in our Zoic trading card game as a token card. Very cool. Let's do this pose. So we're gonna rip off these female tusks, put on the male counterpart, make his trunk bend downwards. Let's go. Incrediby enthusiasts are Mammoth's Prime Genius 1/35 scale mammoth. Incredible. I had so much fun playing with this. I'm gonna walk around all day with it in my pocket. Nobody will even know. What did you guys think of this mammoth? This is our counterpart to our 1/18 scale mammoth, and it is much more manageable to play with and takes up less space. But I highly prefer the 1/18 scale mammoth. It's big enough to fit in my hands. And don't forget, you can pick up all of our figures on our website, www.creative-beast.com. For the Prehistoric to the Fantastic, Incrediby Studio!